The fourth and final season of Jurassic World Chaos Theory is a thrill ride throughout its 9-episode run. It is filled with dinosaur-infested, lore-expanding moments that not only grow the franchise as a whole, but bring new meaning to many concepts and storylines that were first established in the movies. It is because of this that the show sits as a perfect complementary piece to the Jurassic World trilogy, and the writers unapologetically double down in this fourth entry. We've had the chance to watch this all-new season ahead of its release, and let me tell you, Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 4 wastes no time in jumping right back into the action, and I would honestly say that this is the perfect season for those who love Jurassic World Dominion. Let me tell you all about it in our Chaos Theory Season 4 review. When Camp Cretaceous began, I did not imagine myself here. I never saw where the show would end up or how these characters would work in a world set after the collapse of Jurassic World, but I guess that's a testament to the craft of the writers behind the show. Camp Cretaceous ran for 5 seasons, and what followed was the perfect complementary piece to the trilogy of the Jurassic World movies. Chaos Theory, and specifically Season 4, is a show that manages to weave its own story tightly around an already established one and expand the lore of those movies in the way that many fans crave, all the while telling its own character-driven story that supplements the movies well. This new season, for lack of a better phrase, is a love letter to Jurassic World Dominion and features not only characters from that movie, but many of the fan favorite dinosaurs that first hit screens back when Dominion hit theaters. Season 4 catches up with the New Blast 6 after their time spent in Malta, bringing justice to Soyona Santos and her dinosaur trafficking empire. But their mission up to this point and throughout all seasons of the show so far have been leading them to this: Biosyn Valley. A location that was first introduced to us in Dominion, featuring many of the dinosaurs that fans love from that movie: the Giganotosaurus, the Therizinosaurus, the Quetzalcoatlus, the list goes on. They are all back along with many others in this explosive season of the show, and that is where the heart of this story takes place. We catch up with the gang as they arrive at the headquarters of Lewis Dodgson's operation and attempt to blend in with Biosyn personnel. Seeing this location in operation before the disaster of that movie is something that fans will love. It is in these early episodes of the season that we start to get a glimpse of how Brooklyn's behavior and her actions in the show so far have caused a fair amount of friction among the rest of the group. Like with any season of this show, characters are truly at the heart of it, and that's still very true for Season 4. It's all about characters, and Brooklyn's conflict with both Darius and Kenji comes to a head in this season, with at least the latter receiving some sort of closure. The show does a lot right, and this season wastes no time in getting us right into the Biosyn action. The group is now reunited and working together to uncover more of this mystery, and we immediately are welcomed back to this location with a heap of appearances from humans and dinos alike. We see the New Blast 6's friendship in full form once the group finally reunites, and that leads to much more of the upbeat fun elements that this show expertly navigates. All of that character story is wrapped up around the mess that is the Biosyn headquarters. There is a particularly emotional story happening in this season that becomes pretty much the main focus and is sure to have viewers on the edge of their seats, along with appearances from characters responsible for this very madness, like that of Dr. Henry Wu. Closing out the fourth and final season of this show with the inclusion of this character who goes all the way back to that very first movie feels somewhat bittersweet and provides a lot of context for Wu's actions in Dominion. The show carries beautiful animation throughout. Fans are joyfully brought back to Biosyn's sprawling valley, and we get to spend a lot of time there, taking in the beauty, the vastness, and of course, the many prehistoric creatures. Chaos Theory and of course its predecessor Camp Cretaceous have both excelled in their animation and their art direction, and the same is true of this new season. Beautiful landscapes, intimate character close-ups, and intense dino action. It's got it all, and DreamWorks have pulled off yet another season of this fan favorite Jurassic World show. Along with the animation, the sound design is always on point, as is the musical score, composed by Leo Birenberg. It's thrilling, it's exciting, and just like the show itself, feels like the perfect complementary score to those who appreciated Michael Giacchino's work on the live-action movies. The fourth season weaves itself into Dominion's story without feeling forced, and because of that, it really does become the ideal season for fans of that movie. It's all just done right. It flows the way you'd expect, it has the emotional core, it ties to you as an audience member, and it has the momentum that you crave from a show like this. It's full of dinosaurs, old and new, and really is just a perfect follow-on to the Jurassic World trilogy, now that it of course has come to a close. It says a heartfelt goodbye to the Dominion era with great appreciation, and what more could you really want? Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 4 gets a big thumbs up from us. Whether you're in it for the dinosaur action, the characters, or whether you just want that lore expansion, Season 4 has it all, with even more thrown in there to create a season that feels like both a love letter and a response to Jurassic World Dominion. It's a thrilling, sometimes tension-filled event season that ties up the story of the Nublar 6 neatly while leaving it open just enough to be continued in the distant future. A small nod to Rebirth closes out the show, and if I had to guess, the creators of Chaos Theory already know what they do with a show that ties into the very latest theatrical entry, Jurassic World Rebirth. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Jurassic World videos. Once you've seen the show for yourself, come back to this video and leave your review down below, or just let me know now what it is you're most excited to see when the show hits Netflix on November 20th. This has been Jurassic Outpost. Thank you for watching this video.